everyone, and happy Friday! Today we're having our open studio, and I'm so excited because we have all our listeners. I said listeners. Listeners gathered here in the studio! Yeah! Everybody! We have a great show set up for you guys today. We got my girl, Punita, in the house.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I can't hear myself.
Your ears,
very loud.
Your eardrums pop.
Yes.
Yes. And we have our special guest, Mr. Elmo.
What's going on?
Not
Hello.
too bad. Not too bad. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. The weather's nice. It's kind of chilly, but it's still damp, so I don't like it.
Yeah. But it's still cooler than before.
It is.
Yes.
Cooling down, definitely.
Cooling down is a very good thing because I can't handle humidity. Humidity is like, ugh, I hate that feeling when you take a shower, you come out, and you still feel like you're dirty.
Sticky icky.
Ew, sticky icky. That just sounds icky.
That just sounds gross.
Sounds gross.
Sounds very good.
Anyways, we're going to start our show right today. We have an hour of fun and madness set up for you guys with me, Punita, and Elmo, of course. And, of course, all the listeners here who came from all walks of life.
Yep.
We're talking about, like, we got people from, like, Korea, China, Japan, Thailand, Taiwan, America.
Yeah.
Migook Saram. Canada Saram.
We have Canadians here.
Yes,
too.
we have a lot of, eh?
Hello, eh?
Oh, hey. Do you speak Canadian English?
I do say about sometimes.
About
you
us.
say,
I say about too.
You say about?
Don't
Yeah.
Canadians say like
say
a
about.
boat?
Didn't I just say about?
No, you said
No.
about. I'm confused.
No.
Because I put an effort in to round out the ow sound. So I guess I've been training myself.
Oh,
but sometimes
okay.
it comes out. About.
Okay.
Comes out.
It comes out.
Does it?
Yeah,
Hear
eh?
it.
All right, eh?
You want to go get some Canadian bacon, eh?
Let's get some Canadian bacon and some, what is that? The potatoes with the...
Maple syrup.
No, with the gravy on top.
Poutine.
Poutine! Poutine's very good. Have you had poutine?
Isn't that a Russian?
No, it comes from Montreal. Montreal, Canada. Punita, you haven't had poutine?
You're thinking like Putnik or something, right?
No.
The Russian satellite? Or...
That's Sputnik.
I've been quitting too long time! Anyways, before we get our show started, we got the first song to hype us up, to put us on a great mood. We got Lolo with...
Hit and Run.
That was Lola with Hit and Run.
I like that song.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a great song. And right now, you guys tune in to What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew, your girl,
Punita Bajaj.
and your new boy
Elmo.
on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas.
GFN 98.7 in Gwangju.
And 93.7 in Yeosu.
Now, a couple of things we want to remind you guys. If you haven't already, please follow us on Twitter at TBS What's Poppin' and just tweet us away. Also...
You can send us an email at efmpoppin@gmail.com if you have any questions or want us to leave any messages, love or hate, good or bad. We want to stay connected.
send all the messages. And last but not least...
If interested in our playlist, come check our website at tbsefm.soul.
KR.
/.
EFM.
/
What's poppin'?
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes, it's the first half of our show still, and we're having a great time. Punita's laughing. Let us know why you're in a great mood.
Because it's Friday.
It's Friday. I was going to say night, but it's still the morning.
It's morning. It's Friday just started.
It's Friday morning, and I feel so...
Darn
good. Thank you. You're a great freestyler.
Thank you.
I love your lipstick, by the way.
Thank you. It's bright red.
It's very
electric red. It's my first time wearing red lipstick.
I know I said this to you earlier, but you remind me of Nicole Scherzinger.
Thank you, but that's so weird.
No, I don't know. She's
very pretty.
She's got caramel toned skin. She always wears like Poppin lipstick as well.
Oh,
because she's a judge on the X Factor. I said Axe Factor.
Axe Factor.
All these weird, what's called accents are confusing me. Canadian, UK, Indian, all the accents we do. And of course, I do my mom all the time.
Yeah, you too.
My mom speak Korean 2 air time.
But then she's ghetto too.
My mom is very crazy woman.
Yeah, she is.
My mom, I love her for that. Anyways, it's already the last week of August.
I know.
You know what that means?
It's September.
It's September coming up. Mm-hmm. And for those of you who are students, it's time to go back to school. Didn't you like going back to school when you're growing up?
Actually,
I loved it.
Going back to school was one of the greatest times of my life.
What actually matters on which grade you're in. If you're in high school, I hated it.
No, I still loved it. Going back
Hated
to school
it.
was
Hated
so
it.
fun.
I went to a private Catholic school, so I hated it.
I'm so sorry for your
But in grade school, I loved it
academic
because
life.
from junior high, from like kindergarten to junior high, I remember back to school would come around, and like 2 weeks before school, me and my mom and my brother would go back to the mall and for all the back to school sales.
Yeah.
You know, I had a trapper keeper. Remember those?
What is that?
You know what a trapper keeper
No.
is?
It's
It's like a portfolio thing that you put all your like files. Paper.
Oh, I think you told me about it one time, but I still
That's
don't
what
know it
nerds
is.
buy.
Hold up.
That's what nerds buy when they go to private Catholic schools, I think.
Exactly.
This was in 8th grade and 6th grade and stuff, like back when I was younger, not high school.
So back when I was like
Anyways,
not even born yet.
and then the schools would have, not schools, but the malls would have sales on clothes as well, because it's right when fall's about to hit there's a corner around. I can't speak right now. Fall's coming around.
Yep.
So you got all the summer gear on sale. And I remember this one brand, I can say it right now because they don't have it in Korea. That brand had crazy sales. I love that brand. Too bad they're not around anymore from what I know. But my mom would always buy me that brand because they'd always have crazy sales. Me and my brother probably had everything bum equipment made.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember I had a bum shirt, and I was like so proud of it on the first
Right?
day of school.
Because it was a big name brand for
Yeah.
kids back then.
But then I thought I was the only one that had it, and then this girl walked by me. She had the exact same shirt.
Oh.
So I never wore it again.
So you wore a
Twinsies.
girl's shirt to school?
It was unisex. It was unisex.
Unisex is not a girl shirt or a guy shirt. It's anybody can wear it.
But Elmo wore a girl shirt.
Elmo wore it first.
Elmo wore a girl shirt.
Na 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 na.
No, but I actually hated the first day of school because of my name. When I like on the first day of school, we always had the attendance.
Elmo.
Yeah, so it was like the teacher would actually stumble while doing roll call.
Mine too.
Really?
And mine's not even that hard of a name. And
Mine
yours is not
too.
even.
My English teacher of all people pronounced my last name wrong. They'll be like, all right, I'm checking attendance, and everyone's have to raise your hand, like Matt Williams, whatever, Giovanni, blah, 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 and it comes to me like, Brian Joe? Is there a Brian Joe in here? I'm like, it's 2 O's, dude. It's ooh, Brian Jew. Are you correcting me, sir? I'm your English teacher. I'm like, well, you need to go back to school, dude. That's what I used to say to my English teacher all the time. What about your teacher? Like, how would she pronounce
My
your
name is Panita, but I think people just get confused.
Panita?
It's like, oh my god, Punit. I've never seen those words together, like, ever.
Maybe
So
it's like Panita.
they may be like, Patania.
They add letters to your name?
Who's Patania? Is Patania here? Patania Badge. And I'm like, what? It's Panita. It's just the way how it's
Yeah,
spelled.
exactly.
But they
Phonetically.
just get confused,
Yeah.
But I guess Elmo, you would get, kind of,
Yeah, because there was always that thing with the tickle me thing.
of course.
And then I would wait for what?
I'm trying to see your teachers looking at the list and see your name. Like, next we have, and start laughing, and walk up to you and be like, start tickling you without even saying your name.
No, because I would wait for it. It would be like John Anderson and Michael Buckley and Elmo Chong.
I know, they always put a question mark at the
Yeah,
end.
it's
I'm
like the voice
no,
raises.
put a period. It's Elmo Jung.
Yes.
And then
Isn't it Chong or
Elmo
Jung?
Jung.
It's Jung. But actually, that's another story. They spell my name with a CH on the visa, but it's supposed to be Jung.
Oh, so in Korean you're Chong.
Korean, I'm Jung. So in the phone book, my name would be listed next to all like the Chinese people. So if there was like a wrong number that called me, it'd always be like Chinese people calling me. Not Korean
So it's
people.
CHONG or CHUNG?
CH.
UNG. Oh, because I had a friend.
Ninja game right here.
No, I had a friend in the States. His name was Hao Chung. He's Chinese, of course.
Yeah.
So I always thought he was half Korean for a long time because I thought CHUNG was the proper way to spell Chung in English.
Uh-huh.
And I remember I was like, "How, you're half Korean?" Right? He goes, "No, I'm Chinese." I'm like, "No, you're Korean. Your last name's Chung." He goes, "No, my name is Zhao." I'm like, okay. So it always threw me off guard. But yes, you were talking about your story at school.
Oh yeah. So yeah, and I would always wait for that pause, the moment that the teacher would get my name wrong, and I'd wait for the Elmo Jung, and then
All the classmates laughing.
all the classmates would laugh at me, guys. Isn't that guys?
Oh,
Help me, hold me,
No, I don't.
embrace me.
Ew. No, but I actually had friends who like my name too. The ones like the teachers who said my last name right, like Brian Jew, and then all of a sudden people are like, he's Korean, not Jewish. I'm like, Wow, you guys are smart.
Mine would be like, you know, the animated character that sounds like my name. They'd be like Ponyta. Like, oh my god, that's
Who's
so
Ponyta?
funny. Ponyta.
Who's that?
Who's that?
It's the animated character.
From what cartoon?
From the P animated series. Where
You're making that
Pikachu
up.
was in it.
Oh, I never saw any of those.
I didn't see any of them either, but then people who saw them would call me like Rapidash, because if Ponyta would, you know, evolve, then it would become Rapidash. Anyways, it was just, I had a rough childhood because of my name.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since we're talking about names and stuff like that, people here, do you guys have any fun stories for going back to school? Maybe some situations like us where people mess up your name or something that happens on the first day back. Anybody?
No.
Wow.
Has anyone gone abroad to study? And I know that even in the States, when they have like Korean names or Japanese or foreign names, they get mixed up with them too. No one studied abroad?
No, you didn't know? No one studies abroad anymore.
Was that
Or,
last year?
actually, since school is coming around, maybe some memorable experience that you guys had during vacation before going back to school. Anybody had memorable experiences before during vacation? Oh,
Okay.
Hello.
We have a young lady in the middle with the blue shirt on. Any memorable experiences during your vacation?
Can you introduce yourself?
Yep. This is Hannah Lee from Seoul, of course, South Korea.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, first of all, I'm so glad to be here with my favorite DJ DJ브라이언과 here.
I love you.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the question. This summer was the very last vacation of mine because I'm about to be graduate from the university.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, and then more congratulations. Yeah. Moreover, I finally got an offer from the most wanted position. So
Great job coming up soon.
Celebrate on me.
Congratulations.
Celebrate on you, so we have to jump on her.
Is this Chunky Jarang right now?
Yeah, I'm just happy. So
I'm happy for you too. Awesome.
Anyway, the minute that I came to know that I'm all free from the job crisis thing, so I booked a flight ticket one day just before my departure. I flew to England and Iceland. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, since I got a friend in London and as to Iceland, I really wanted to go there because it was the background setting of the movie, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Yeah, you saw that.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I love to.
That's a good movie.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. So anyway, I just I made it, and then I saw everything that was in the movie. Yeah, and then it was my last week, 2 weeks vacation as a student, and it was so sweet. And of course, I met my close friend in London, and they spent really great time with her. And then so it would be one of the best memories ever. And so as a part of my vacation plan, I tried to attend the open studio thing. So I finally
thank
made
you.
it. Yeah, so I'm happy for her, and so far this is my answer. Thank you for listening.
Wow.
Great story.
That's not just a memorable vacation. That's I've never been to London or Iceland, of course.
Me neither.
But that's one spot in the world I do want to go to.
I definitely want to go to
London.
Iceland.
I want to go to London, get off the plane and say, hello.
I want to visit
I'm
the
here.
Queen.
I'm from here, and see if people believe me. Because a lot of people, they'll be
Nobody's
like,
gonna believe you.
you're from America. I can tell you're faking the accent. I'm like, no, I'm from London.
I don't know if London has that accent. I heard.
I'm from Leeds. I'm from where David Beckham is from.
I love Adele. That's all I'm
I love Ed Sheeran. I love Sam Smith.
Lolo.
Simon Cowell.
Spice
Lloyd
Girls.
Stars are the rich and famous.
Jason
Robin H.
Bateman.
Jason Bateman's not from the UK.
Yes, he is.
Jason Bateman's American.
I mean, no. What's that other guy's name then?
Who?
Jason Bateman is American.
Yes.
Jason.
I just saw his new movie, that Bad Words movie.
Oh, you saw that with the little Indian boy?
Yeah,
he's so cute.
Well, turn it around, Slumdog. He was so mean to that little
I
boy.
know.
But the little boy's like, I want to see. I can't say what he says in the movie.
It's rated R.
Yeah, it's rated R, but it's a fun movie.
It is.
All right. So, anybody else want to share their memorable vacations with us? Anybody? Raise your hand.
We know you do.
Going once?
Going once? Going twice? Too bad, you lost your chance. Well, then I'm going to share my experience because I recently went on vacation. Y'all know that.
You did.
I was in California. So I went to Los Angeles, San Francisco,
Oh my God.
Philly, New Jersey, Massachusetts, back to Jersey, back to Philly, then back to Los Angeles. Dang!
In 3 weeks.
I flew all that time and drove, so my arms are tired. Get it? Because I flew.
That was a good one.
See, Elmo's like my laugh track.
I am your last.
Thank you very much. But I had a great time. Went to the States to see my boy Eric Carmody at the CrossFit Games because he actually competed as an athlete. Then after that, I got to, drive to San Francisco, which I did not know was going to be like a 7-hour drive.
Yep.
But the drive up to San Francisco from Los Angeles, it's so beautiful. You see all the mountains, the land, the animals, and just like, you really appreciate life. You're like, wow, this is all God's creation. This is amazing.
It's like, who would have thunk that these things even exist?
Who would have thunk there was dunk in the trunk? A junk in the... I said dunk in the trunk.
Dunk in the trunk.
There is dunk too in the trunk. If you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking
And then I went to the East Coast, of course. I saw my parents. I saw my cousins. It's just a great trip just to drive around and be yourself. And being in America, not a lot of Asian people, so I could just be like everybody else here, just a normal human being. Nobody knows what I do for a living. But then you have that thing when you meet people for the first time, they're like, oh, so what do you do? And I don't go, oh, I'm a K-pop star. I don't do that. So I just go, what do you do for a living? I was like, oh, I work in media. I don't want
it's very
them to
vague,
know. Yeah,
very
like,
broad.
oh, what do you do in media? I was like, TV, stuff like that. And he goes, oh, so you're a TV star? He goes, and then you get into detail.
Yeah.
They don't, because people don't know when to stop just asking questions. They're so into.
That's why you lie.
What do you say?
I say, oh, I'm a teacher here. Or, oh, I'm just visiting.
What do you teach?
I hate that question.
Exactly. Then you're like, oh, I'm stumbled.
And then I'm just keep lying, and I'm like, I can't come up with more lies. It's like, oh,
Well-
what school do you teach at? I'm like, oh, that one.
The one in Seoul.
The one.
Yes.
So
Which
big.
school? The one by the train station.
Right there.
Yeah, it's like walking distance, 10 minutes. Anyways, what do you want for your lunch?
Yeah.
Want to eat for lunch? I
Change
can't even speak.
the.
But we'll talk more about going back to school, vacation, all that good nostalgic moment after this song by who?
Beyonce.
I love this song. Love on Top. Alrighty, the first song for the second half of our show is by Chrisette Michele. And the song is called Be Okay. That was Chrisette Michele with Be Okay. And we're back in the studio! Alrighty. Tone it down a little bit because we need to talk about vacation, going back to school. And I know a lot of people are thinking, did Brian say New Year's resolution already? It's only August still.
Or
And you
it's already August.
Yes.
Only
However-
August or...
I don't know. It's how you see it. Half full or half empty. The cup. What do you? What type of person are you?
I'm half
Full.
full.
What about you, Elmo?
Depends on how
I'm half
thirsty
full,
I am.
too.
I'm half full too.
Yeah.
I feel like the half full people are the optimistic people who are positive most of the time and try to look on the bright side of things. And I feel like that's what we three try to do.
Aww.
But we're not here to talk about half empty, half full. We're talking about New Year's resolution, as in, what New Year's resolution did you guys have at the beginning of the year that you did not accomplish?
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of those.
There are.
What do you have in mind? Like,
I think in the beginning of this year, I said I was going to buy a car.
I don't see that happening. I haven't seen that happening either.
Well, it's still August. I have 4 more months, so maybe.
Still not going to happen.
I hope it does happen.
I feel like...
I thought you were a half full type
I'm
of person.
full person. That's what I'm going to
Only for himself, not for other people.
I'm going to tell you from a positive
nah,
point of
you're
view.
half empty, man.
And you have gas, maybe. But I'm going to tell you from a positive point of view. I don't mean your bodily gas. You're talking about cars. I'm talking about gasoline prices. But I feel like you're going to get a car maybe mid next year.
Mid next year.
Yes, and
Okay.
we'll talk about that in a little bit. Why I say that. I'm doing a little math in my head.
Okay.
And Elmo, what about you? Do you have any New Year's resolutions that you did not accomplish?
Well, yeah. In the beginning of the year, I promised myself that I would clean more.
Okay.
But it hasn't really happened yet.
Are you dirty right now?
Shoot.
And
Son, did you not talk about...
Did you shower?
You was not here when we talked about how dirty his house was.
No, we did.
Well,
and then
cousin-
his cousin came, and
Yeah.
then you just
Holy, that's
gave
been
him.
a whole month already?
Yeah.
that's a month. That was like last week.
Wow.
No,
it feels
that
like it
was
was
like
last
last
week, but that was
Yeah.
a whole month ago.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, we have a great time up in here.
Yes, we do.
But since we talked about being clean and buying cars, anybody else here who had a New Year's resolution that you did not accomplish? Anybody? Okay. Lady in the blue shirt, can you introduce yourself, please?
Oh, hello. My name is Claire
Claire.
Yeah.
I like that name.
from Seoul.
So you could be from Incheon, you can be from other parts of Korea. Yes.
I'm from Ilsan.
Now, what New Year's resolution did you not accomplish?
At the beginning of this year, I wanted to have a healthy diet for the whole year, but
You cheated.
yeah,
It's hard.
I cheat almost every 3 days or every 2 days.
Bam,
So
bam, bam.
yeah, it's so hard. You keep eating healthy food only. Yeah,
Because that's
So-
true. When you eat healthy all the time, you crave that greasy.
I want
nasty
some
food.
cheese. I want some
pizza.
potatoes.
I want some hamburger with the bun.
I want everything deep fried.
Deep fried is so good. Ooh, 오징어 튀김s. Sundae bokums.
You guys are making me hungry.
I'm actually hungry right now. Now, what are some foods that you crave a lot?
mostly it's with carbohydrates or
Now, you guys have
sugars.
to
Carbs.
I need to educate you on this. A lot of people think carbohydrates are bad. There are good carbs and bad carbs. Now, bad carbs would be stuff like flour, I guess, deep fried foods, or French fries, stuff like that. That's deep fried. But you have the good carbs that you can do, like brown rice, wild rice, black rice. You can also
Sweet
do
potatoes.
Sweet potatoes, and a lot of the vegetables that we eat. People just think they're grains. Actually, surprisingly, a lot of vegetables are dense carbs that we need in our system. Like broccoli,
Gives you energy.
cauliflower, gives you energy as well. And broccoli is known to actually cure dark circles.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I know. I'm like crazy.
So when you are on a diet, you got to make sure you balance everything right. I don't know if you've heard of the zone diet, but the zone diet is basically, as long as you have a hand, you can measure everything with your hand. Like your meats would be the palm of your hand,
Oh, okay.
right? Your nuts or your like seeds would be like if you actually crunch up your hand a little bit, whatever fills a small part of that. Your vegetables would be the whole hand,
Oh, okay.
you know? So that would cover your carbs as well. Maybe rice. Rice would probably be just like the top part of your hand. So, I mean, it's easy to measure what to eat with if you have a hand. So keep that in mind. And from this point on, if you're trying to eat healthy, try to keep that in mind. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I need carbs. And they just go crazy with bread. And try this. I did it in the States for about 3 weeks. Try to not eat flour, wheat, proteins like bread, pasta. There's a lot of gluten-free, flour-free bread out there.
That's so hard.
Just doing that, actually, you notice your body tones up
Oh, does it?
because you're not bloated.
Okay.
Yeah. So that really helps out too. So that can help out with eating clean. And hopefully we'll check up on you in 1 month. Come back in a month and we'll see how you do with that diet.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
We believe in you. We
I
do.
believe you can do
Thank
it.
you for supporting.
I believe you can
We're gonna
lose
get a
some weight.
scale
We're going to get a scale and a theme song for all these people on diets.
and measure them.
Exactly. All right, another person wants to talk about a New Year's resolution that you did not accomplish.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello, Suki. I know your name. Can you actually introduce yourself anyways for our listeners?
Okay. My name is Suki from Gyeonggi-do.
Yeah,
경기도. Okay.
Yeah. My New Year goal was study English harder than last year
Okay.
Okay.
because that's connecting with my work.
Okay.
So
What do you work? What kind of job do you have?
I'm working on the company from UK.
Oh.
I know a company. It's like a cosmetic company.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks like she's in cosmetics. She's so
Very,
party.
very nice makeup.
Yes.
Thank you. And actually, I will go to business trip to UK next month.
Oh,
It's exciting.
take me with you. I love the UK. Never been there.
I love Adele.
And all session in English. So I really worried about that. And actually, I think my English ability became better than last year. Because I'm not afraid to speak English actually. Because with my foreign friend.
That's good.
Because they don't care about my grammar and pronunciation.
Or accents, yeah.
And we always talk about the silly things. So that wasn't a problem. But that's connecting with the work. So I need to care about my grammar and pronunciation things. But I didn't study too much. So
Well, you still have time. You have a whole month. And
Yeah.
from what we're hearing right now, we're hearing you very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
What's
you.
more difficult for you? Is it the hearing or the speaking?
just hearing. And actually just the accent, British accent is really
Oh,
It's a lot
yeah,
hotter
I
than
bet it
American
would be.
accents. So if we
And-
speak like this, is it hard for you to understand?
Can you understand me?
Yeah, and
I love Adele.
Simon.
keep saying that.
Actually, we'll get back to you shortly. We want to play a song, and I feel like this is the perfect song for you because what does English or something you accomplish make you feel? It makes you feel
Good.
exactly. So this is Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake with Love Never Felt So Good. That was Michael Jackson and Justin Timberlake with Love Never Felt So Good. And we are back in the studio. We're going to be chit-chatting about more stuff about New Year's resolutions. Earlier, we were talking to Suki. Now, Suki, so you want to learn English. The only advice that we can give to you is, I tell a lot of my friends, is you need to listen to a lot more English songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Watch English television shows. It could be American or British or whatever you feel like watching.
With no
and
subtitles.
try, not reading subtitles. A lot of people tend to speak fast. But they're not really speaking fast. In their minds, they're speaking normal speed.
Yep.
Like, you and I could speak like this in English all the time. To certain Koreans, they could be like, 말 빠르다.
Yeah.
And that's how we feel about certain Koreans. Like, when I first came to Korea, I thought Koreans spoke so fast.
Yeah, that's true.
So whatever language you're not comfortable with, you always think about the other language. Like, Spanish. Oh my gosh.
Spanish is just...
That is the fastest language in the world.
Andabas, Enrique Iglesias, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That's the only word we know.
Yeah.
But see, we're not familiar with the language. I never took Spanish, so
Oh,
to me,
I studied for 4 years,
and
and
you
I
just really suck at the language.
Yes, I do. I really fell in love with the culture, and I love,
The food.
the Latin culture. The food is so amazing, but every time I try to watch the telenovela, I'm like, I can't. It's just-
Telenovela?
Telenovela?
Yes.
It's just
In
too
Tijuana?
hard. In Tijuana?
Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
I like Sofia Vergara from
She's
Modern Family.
Colombia, right?
She's from Colombia, man.
Man.
Alrighty, now we're gonna get back into our program. Of course, we just got a little carried away with the little accents and stuff like that. And hopefully that helped you out, Suki. Hope that works out for you. Now, next question: what are your future goals? What goals do you guys actually have now? Oh, we have one more. Okay, for the next question.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can you state your name and where you're from, please?
I'm Dana, and I'm from Seoul.
Okay, Donna
as well.
from Seoul.
Donna, oh my god, I have a friend named Donna.
Donna.
And I just never met another Donna before.
I have a friend named Donna Lee.
Really?
She lives in New York right now.
Mine's Donna Kim from LA. Shout out to Donna Kim. I know you're not listening, but hey.
Hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna Kim.
Shout out, even though you're not listening. Hopefully you'll listen to this in 10 years on
I know.
YouTube or something. All right, so Donna from Seoul. So what are your future goals?
Actually, I'm leaving for China in 10 days.
Oh.
For study.
Okay.
It's my 4th semester.
In China?
Yes.
Oh.
No, it's like the coming semester is my 4th semester.
All right.
And I'm having an exchange student to China, going to China.
Oh.
I'm learning, my major is Chinese literature,
Oh, wow.
but actually, I don't really speak Chinese well, so
I was about to say, you speak English pretty well, so you're probably up to par with
Yeah.
Chinese, but I don't speak Chinese, but I live in China.
I learned Chinese when I just got into university. So I'm really not fluent, and so I'm a little afraid to go to China.
But then, if once you go to China, you're gonna... Once you go to China, you're definitely gonna learn and pick up the language faster and easier. So I don't think there's anything to worry about. Even for Suki, when you go to the UK, when you go to England,
You can pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick.
It's like foreign friends here, like the expat friends that I do know from Canada and America. They move to Korea, and they pick up Korean pretty well. Although most of them are like 아저씨, 아저씨. They don't say 아저씨, they say 아저씨.
안녕하세요.
My friend texted me today. He goes, "What's up, 아저씨?" I'm like,
아저씨.
He spelled it ADUSH.
아저씨.
Adashi.
Adeshi.
That's cool. I mean, it's something.
They say it the way they hear it.
Yeah.
Adeshi. Yes, that's a cool word. But like we said, you're gonna go to China, of course, and then you're gonna pick it up. Just hang out with more people who speak the language.
Yeah.
A lot of Koreans, what they do, I notice, in California, New York, they'll go to the States and they keep themselves surrounded with other Korean-speaking people.
I've been to K-Town in LA. It's just Korea.
It is Korea.
Yeah.
And I know
With a little bit of
younger friend
Itaewon
mine-
in it.
Yeah, right? I have a younger friend of mine who went to California for about 7 years, right? So I went back to the States. I was like, oh, 오랜만이야. You speak English now? And he's like, 형 못해요. It's like you lived in America for 7
It's
years.
so 아까워.
형 나는
Such a waste.
how much? Thank you very much. 이 정도밖에 못해요.
How much do you think very much?
I'm like, what were you doing? He goes, 나 항상 K-타운에서 놀아. I'm like, you come all the way to America to live in Korea.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. So yeah, you'll pick it up pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, just surround yourself with people who encourage you also.
So I'm
Definitely.
planning to study more Chinese in China. And
Awesome.
I also think that it will be more easy to like learn Chinese than Korea in China.
Oh, of course.
Of
So
course.
yeah, I'm trying to have some cheerful mind.
Yeah, just be
before going
positive.
there. Yeah, that's why I came to Open Studio today.
Well, you did a good job, girl.
Oh, Donna.
What'd you say?
Sorry, I said Oh, Donna. You know that Richie Valens song? Oh, Donna.
I don't remember that song.
I had a girl, and Donna was her name.
Oh my
Since you
goodness,
left me,
Elmo is serenading Punita on air.
Never been
My
the
name's not
same.
Donna.
I know, right? You have to say, oh,
He's
Punita.
looking at me, but he's saying Donna.
With his scary eyes. He just gave like the Jedi look. He looked like he was about to
He's gonna
slash your
kill me,
throat.
I know.
Exactly. Alrighty, anybody else with goals for the future? Good luck with your goal, by the way, learning Chinese in China.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, and can you introduce yourself and where you're from?
Yeah.
Where you
I'm
at?
Lemmy
Where you at?
from Gyeonggi-do.
Gyeonggi-do. What's your first name?
Gyeonggi-do.
What's your
Lemmy.
name? Lemmy?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Lemmy.
Lemmy.
Let me.
Well, the 4 months which is coming is my last semester in the university, and unfortunately, I didn't have job so far. So, Korean job market is like an
Yeah.
yeah. No,
You know that's right. Shoot, she ain't lying.
I'd like to say cheer out to all my friends who share same situation with me. And anyway, so I need to make a whole effort to find my awesome position. And at the same time, I think I need to some exit to release my stress. So I'm gonna go every fly to the sky stuff
Yeah.
as possible as I can, like TV program and concerts,
Concerts.
which is in
Awesome.
경희대, 전주, 성남.
Wow.
So, would you
Look, I
rem-
get free PR on radio every time me saying it.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk. So would you remember you're having concert with your fan DJ Zoo? So and I hope God will be with you all the way you will go. Yeah.
That's very
Thank
sweet.
you very much. That's so sweet. Round of applause. But guess what, y'all? That's all the time we have.
Already?
We have to wrap things up. But before we go, we do have a public service announcement that Punita and I would like to share with you guys. Number one, if you have an emergency or had an emergency, you want an emergency service to reach you as quickly as possible. And every day, police, fire, and ambulance vehicles respond to urgent calls, and precious time lost getting there could mean the difference between life and death. So, when you hear the emergency vehicle sirens, please pull over the side if possible. And make sure you wait for the emergency vehicle to pass fully. Then check around you, check your surroundings, and once it's clear, signal before merging into the traffic lane.
Yes, definitely. And if you are in emergency assistance, then call the number 119, the emergency center. Your call will initially be answered by an operator speaking in Korean, but operators fluent in English,
Hi.
Chinese,
Shunji.
and Japanese
Arigato.
are also in standby to give you the help that you need. So if you need any assistance or if you get into a car accident, dial the number 119.
Yes, and thank you guys again for tuning in today, and all listeners for being here in the studio. Hope you guys had a great time. We had a blast as usual.
Yes, I love open studios.
Yes, what about you, Elmo?
Me too.
But we have the last song set up for you guys right now. It's a perfect song for our setting and for today because we always want to be around each other, stay
Right.
positive for each other. And it's by an artist named Lamar. The song is called Let's Stay Together. I dedicate this to everybody who's here in the studio and everybody listening in Radio Land. And on behalf of What's Poppin', this is Brian Jew
Panita Bajaj.
and
Elmo.
signing off. Peace.